Kingsford, and welcome to the Kingsford Morning Show, where nights reign and education shines. I'm Mrs. Crawford, your host. My co-hosts today are TJ, Trace, Audrey, Peyton, and we have a special guest, Ms. Redmond. Good morning, Ms. Redmond.
Good morning, everyone. Glad to be here.
We're happy to have you. And later on, we're going to let you know why Ms. Redmond is here with us. You probably already know, but just sit tight. Okay, let's get this show started. Let's get our day started with the Pledge of Allegiance. Audrey?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You all may be seated.
Thank you, Audrey. Well, now, boys and girls, are you still wondering about or working on that problem of the week? Let's hear it one more time. Mr. Flores, please.
Good morning, everybody. This is Mr. Flores. And today is Monday, December 7th, and I am excited to bring to you our math problem of the week, number 4. All right. Week after week, I'm beginning to get more and more of your answers. Last week, we had Hezron as one of our student guests on Friday who helped me solve the problem. And so I'm looking for more participants for next Friday to help me go over the problem for today's problem of the week. All right. Without more hesitation, here it is. The problem for this week says like this. A train can hold 78 passengers. The train starts out empty and picks up one passenger at the first stop, 2 new passengers at the second stop, 3 new passengers at the third stop, and so on and so on. All right. After how many stops, following this pattern, after how many stops will the train be full? And remember, the train is full when they reach capacity at 78 passengers. So after how many stops will the train be full? Remember to show your work using pictures, numbers, and or symbols. All right? That's the problem for the week. Back to the studio.
I'm getting closer and closer to an answer. What about you guys? Thumbs up if you think you already know. Trace has got those. We're getting closer. We'll know soon. We'll know on Friday the true answer. Well, what is the word of the day? That's one thing we do know. Peyton?
Let's see. The word of the day is vocabulary. Vocabulary is a noun. The definition for vocabulary could be the body of words used in a particular language. A sentence for vocabulary is, he had a wide vocabulary. That's the word of the day.
Thank you, Peyton. Well, boys and girls, it's time. I have a question for you. What are you reading? Because today is What Are You Reading Wednesday. Well, Ms. Redmond's going to tell you what she's reading. Ms. Redmond, what are you reading today?
I have been reading such a great story. It is called The Bad Seed. But before we get into the story, I have a question for you. Does anyone know what these are? Trace knows what they are. Peyton's nodding her head. And I think TJ and Audrey's like, yeah, kind of. Many of you have had these before. But my question is, did you have a good seed or a bad seed? Think about the times you ate them and you tasted them. Was it a good seed or a bad seed? Are you a good seed or are you a bad seed? At the end of the story, I want you to tell me what type of seed you are. And were we really talking about how they tasted during the story? Or were we talking about something else? What did the author really want you to understand about the seed? So let's jump in. And boys and girls, I might not finish the story today, and if I don't, you'll be able to find it online. Sit back, relax, and enjoy The Bad Seed, written by Jory John. I'm a bad seed. A bad seed. Oh, yeah, it's true. The other seeds, they look at me and say, that seed is so bad. When they think I'm not listening, they mumble, there goes the bad seed. But I can hear them. I have good hearing for a seed. How bad am I? You really want to know? Well, I never put things back where they belong. I'm late to everything. I tell jokes with no punchline. I never wash my hands or my feet. I lie about pointless stuff. I cut in line every time. I stare at everybody. I glare at everybody. I finish everybody's sentences and I never listen. And I do lots of other bad things too. Know why? Because I'm a bad seed. A bad seed. Well, I just can't help it. Sure, I wasn't always this bad. I was born a humble seed on a simple sunflower in an unremarkable field. I had a big family, seeds everywhere. We found ways of having fun. We were so close. But then the petals dropped and our flowers dropped. It's kind of a blur. I remember a bag. Everything went dark. And then, what happened, boys and girls? A giant! I thought I was a goner. I thought I was done for. I screamed, I hollered, but I was spit out at the last possible second. Thud. I flew through the air and I landed under the bleachers with a huge thud, and I landed on gum. This changed my life entirely, and I became a different seed. I'd become a bad seed. That's right. I stopped smiling. I kept to myself. I drifted. I was a friend to nobody and bad to everybody. I was lost on purpose. I lived outside on a soda can. I didn't care. And it suited me. I was just fine. Until recently, I've made a big decision. I decided that I don't want to be a bad seed anymore. I'm ready to be happy. It's hard to be good when you're so used to being bad, but I'm trying. I'm taking it one day at a time. Sure, I still forget to listen, and I still show up late, and I still talk during movies, and I do all kinds of other bad stuff. But I also say thank you, and I say please, and I smile, and I hold doors open for people. Not always, but sometimes. And even though I still feel bad sometimes, I also feel kind of good. It's sort of a mix. All I can do is keep trying and keep thinking. Maybe I'm not such a bad seed after all. Hey, look, there goes that bad seed. Actually, guess what? He's not bad anymore. I heard that. So, boys and girls, the moral of the story is, even if at one time you did some things that you shouldn't have done, you can always make the decision to change your behavior. You don't have to be that bad seed that you once were. You can turn around and do great things for great people. You just have to put forth some effort and try really hard. Don't be that bad seed in the bunch. Pick out the good seeds and eat the good seeds and let it be known. The bad seed.
Oh, thank you, Miss Redmond. And boy, do I like those seeds. Sometimes they make me do this because they're salty. That was a great story. So that's what Miss Redmond was reading today on Wednesday. What are you reading? Today is Wednesday. Thank you, Miss Redmond. Now, we've got a lot going on at Kingsford. What else is going on, Trace?
We do have a calendar of events. Let's see.
Hold on.
The calendar of events is Mondays and Wednesdays, lunch pickup. December 9th, second quarter progress report windows open. December 10th, iReady assessment, grades 3 through 5. December 11th, professional development for teachers, schools closed for students. Second quarter progress report window closes. December 24th through January 1st, winter holidays, schools closed for students. That's it for the calendar of events.
Trace, I think I have one change. Am I right, Miss Redmond?
You're absolutely right.
The iReady has been postponed, rescheduled.
Yes, we will have the iReady assessments after winter break.
So it has been rescheduled. I'm changing it right before your very eyes. Rescheduled for 2021, right? Am I right?
Great
Oh.
job.
Okay, thanks so much, Trace.
No problem.
All right, boys and girls. That's the calendar of the week. We heard our story for the day. We're still working on our problem of the week. Now it's time for us to close our show. So always remember the night's code. TJ, say it with us, please.
Honesty, friendship, and benevolence. Have a great day, everyone.